I cannot be the only person this has ever happened to. My name's Chris. I was on Shark Tank, and anyone that's ever went on Shark Tank prepares ahead of time, because you're going to be asked questions by the sharks and you want to have answers to all those questions because it's going to increase the chances of you getting a deal. So one of the questions that is guaranteed to be asked is, what are you going to do with all this money you're asking for? For me and my business, I invented this device called the Signal Vault. It's a credit card size personal jammer for your wallet because people can walk past you and steal your credit card numbers. Now, one of the biggest revenue streams for me prior to going on Shark Tank was customizing the Signal Vault with other companies' logos, business card information, using it as promotional tools. I sold hundreds of thousands of customized Signal Vaults. There was one problem. It took a while. Once you order with me, it usually takes 3 to 4 weeks before I can get them to you because I have to send them off to a factory. And I wanted to buy this special printer. And this printer would enable me to print cards for clients in a couple of days versus a couple of weeks. And this machine is called a Heidelberg press. It's like $50,000. So when the sharks asked me, that's what I told them. What are you gonna do with the money? Part of it is going towards buying a Heidelberg press. Now, we had to back up a couple of days because when you are going to go on Shark Tank, they fly you out a few days before you actually see the sharks because there's a lot of legal paperwork you have to go over. They're going to work on your set design. They're going to help you, fine tune your pitch that you're going to say to the sharks when you first walk out there. And you're in Culver City at the Sony Pictures Studio lot. That's where they film Shark Tank. And this is a huge, huge compound. And there's these huge, massive buildings where they're shooting all their shows and movies. There's different sets. And they have each building labeled. At the top of the building, there's a huge name. It might be the Sony Pictures building. This one might be the Culver City building. And the building that they had us in, at the top, I will never forget this moment. Walking up to this building and seeing the name of this building as the Heidelberg Building. And I knew that I was in the exact right place at the exact right time, doing exactly what I was supposed to be doing. I had this supreme confidence come over me, knowing that I could not fail because this was for me. This was my moment. And I embraced it fully. I understood the assignment, and everything that I wanted to happen did happen. My life changed overnight. But my question is, I can't be the only one that's ever had an experience like this. And I'm really curious to hear what your Heidelberg moment was.